Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. We are a little bit late for Saturday night, but we've been socialising with the good lady, making her feel welcome and wanted and loved and all that, as we should do. Tonight, we're going to embark on some project I've been working on for a little while. We're going to do that in a few short moments. If you've seen the title or my first chat message, you'll know what it is. I'm going to introduce you to, well, we're going to have an hour-long DTM race. Hey, Rubus, how are you doing, sir? Hope all is well. We've got tomorrow night, which we will be doing live on the channel. We'll be taking on the time trial. Seeing mixed reviews about this Mazda RX-8. I'm being told it is a slow boat and it's a boring lap. Well, at 2:22, it looks like there's people out there genuinely smashing in some good laps. A 2:25 there by Big Popper, who's my benchmark. He's the one that oh, look, Durolly's down at 2:26, so it's a bit of a floaty boat, I'm told, so it's one that could potentially provide some interest. We are still very safe, it looks like. Well, I say very safe, down at 2.66. Jack Bolden is riding high, but we seem to be okay there with just 4 days to go. We've done the weekly doodahs. Nation Cup's rocking and rolling, isn't it? Season 2, the schedule. We're still looking for what that racetrack will be. And potentially it's 2 days after the next update. So we don't know what that's going to be yet. So we just have to see where it comes from. Evening, Rusco. Hey up, APM Ferrari. Hello, Wilkie, welcome. Alright, so you've done a few laps on the old time trial, but not golded yet. Well, we'll do that tomorrow night, so if you want to hang on and we'll do it live together, we can talk about it and race with it, and you can pick up on what I find out. New track, yeah, potentially, that's what I was just hinting at. But we don't know. I've seen more things confirm that there's an update on the 25th. So if there is a new track, the only thing I'm sort of guaranteeing is that they're going to fix this thing. They're going to fix split screen. This is going to be fixed on the 25th, so I'm told. So we'll have to see how that goes. But you never say anything until you actually see it and hear it. So we go from there. Let's just have a look in the Legend Shop. Oh, we've just done the Legend Shop, haven't we? Don't want to look in the Legend Shop. We've done that. There's nothing there of interest. We've broke 20 million, so we can afford virtually anything that comes at now. Just one car or two when it comes. Where are we off to? We're off to the World Circuits, and we are going to have a little DTM race. But I'm going to ask you guys for your opinion. If we're racing DTMs, surely it should be on a German track. Surely. And I need to change car. The question is, what car am I going to run? Am I going to run the Cosworth? Am I going to run the M3? Am I going to run, let me think, the Mercedes 190 Evo? Hey, APM Ferrari, thank you, and Erebus, yeah. We're working on it, folks. I'm only as good as the news that spread, so in terms of, I try my damnedest to get out there and be helpful on Facebook. I try and pitch everything that I can on YouTube in the right way. I don't ever want to be the person that comes across as, I don't want to clickbait. I don't want to give people the wrong impression of the channel. I'm not here to give you a nice title and to present you with nothing. I want to help you with the game, and as the channel grows, I want that to become more game, if you see what I mean. So whilst I want to avoid the issues with Forza, I've done a little bit of Forza and not touched it. Twitch is there to be used, folks. It's there and live. If you're not on Twitch, there are no viewers on Twitch at the moment, so just nip on Twitch, register for the channel. We're at 25 followers. Once we get to 50, we can start to grow that bit more. But what I hope you want from me and you'll get from me is a channel that's honest and gives you what you need to help you with the game. That's where I am at the minute. I'm not going to do those things that make people click this. I know I probably should, but I don't believe I need to do clickbait to get you to watch the channel. That's not what it's about. Thank you. Thank you. It's appreciated. So the other cars for the DTM, which I'm just rolling down now, is some older Porsches like the 911 Carrera. Mr. Reed, welcome. And you are actually a member, so thank you, sir. An open lobby. How if we want to run an open lobby anytime soon, I'm going to DTM race for an hour now, and then we can run some open lobbies later if you want. I've got the DTM planned for this evening, but tomorrow night we're time trialing. Monday night, I might be on. I say I might be on. I try and be on as many nights as I can, but I need to get some videos done, and I also need to do some work on future records. Let's say we need to do Human Comedy Alsace, so I need to spend a night working on a setup, and if we're going to try and do the Red Bull Ring and get somewhere near there, I need some nights on there. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, kind of thinking about doing that kind of thing. But if you want to run open lobby, we can run some races later if people want to jump on. Yeah, so Erebus, the only thing I think that I know and can definitely quote is they're fixing the Widdowmaker 10144 is my PSN, Paul. So what I want to try and do tonight, just as a starter, I am going to try with... I'm going to go and change car. I'm going to go change the prop. We're going to change at the garage so we can do this properly. I'm going to let you guys choose my car for tonight. I'm going to let you choose which one I'm going to attempt to win with. We're going to set up a DTM race with 600 PP cars. It's already all set up. I believe, yes, new VGT is coming. The one between Dior and somebody else or whoever it is. I don't know. That's the one. Bulgari or whatever it's called. Yeah. Bulgari, I think. The one that did the watches for Super GT. Super GT got a watch, didn't he? Yeah, we'll go 600 PP. So this one. So we have a choice of cars we can use tonight. You can let me beat any of them. Audi TT, 190 Evo. Which one do you think you want me to use? I don't want to use the Alpha 155 or the TT. I'd like to use something. I think I'm going to go M3 if you'd all agree. That's a skill, APM Ferrari. That is something that's come with 2 years. Good evening, James. That's 2 years worth of doing it, I'm afraid. It was very difficult to start with, and it's still difficult sometimes when I'm driving and talking and the wrong thing comes out. And you guys find that funny, so I just keep doing it. So BMW M3, Warsteiner, yeah, that one. Give me a yes, Jim, or a yes, Widow. Classic livery. I'll go with the first one that shouts out, that one. M3. So what you're going to see tonight is a little bit of a DTM race against a full field of DTMs. Set up for this BMW. It's a standard engine, no change. Medium racing tyres, but we can change those tyres because we're going to set the race up to allow us to do that. Standard suspension setup all round. I haven't done the 555 on the rear diff. Maybe I should. Who is Hugh Hayrick? Forgive me. I haven't had an invite from Hugh. Don't know who Hugh is, but I appreciate the full stop at the end to give me a chance to read it. We could actually change that to 555. It might give me a chance. Hat-trick. Hugh hat-trick. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I can confirm that. Downforce is set to 145/250. No restrictions. Transmission manual set to 260. We've gone no turbo. Racing air cleaner, silencer, manifold. Racing brake system. Polished ports. High lift cam. And install body rigidity. And that's the car of choice for tonight. That's the one we'll be using. And we're going to go and I think we might do... Well, I don't know what the options are. I don't know what it's going to let us do. So all of these cars I've set up to meet the 600 pp. And I've done a little bit of tuning with the Audi TT and the Alpha to try and get them to be somewhere where they need to be. So we're going to do a custom race. Around... Did DTM ever use the full GP circuit or did they use the sprint? I think they might have done both, mightn't they, over time? Does he? Forgive me. 555 is just the magic. It's the magic that makes the rear diff. It works for me. So I need to look up this Hugh guy, don't I? But no, never had the opportunity for an interview from Hugh. Not something I've come across. So if we do the 2.26, that might make things a little bit spicier. I'm going to load the setup for the DTM. Number of cars 19. I'm going to have 20. I'm going to start on the... Ooh, no. We need to have 19 because I've not included the last one. Let's have a look at the garage, the grid. There it is. Absolutely full field of a grid. Me on the last place in number 19th. And we have a full grid of DTMs. Now, just double checking we haven't got... No, we haven't got any duplicates. And the Warstein and my teammate is in number 2. There, that'll be good. So, there is no indication on here as to... Let's start this in the late morning. And let's do time speed at ×8, just to make things move on. So Paul says, might have to get you to post your PSN as I'm rubbish at remembering numbers. It's 10144. Room 101, then Lewis Hamilton's racing number, which was my number before his. I'm older than him. So, Widdowmaker, WIDDOWMAKER 10144. That's all it is. Yeah, it'd be good. Not that I've ever done anything like that. I'm just a plain old guy that that has never done anything like this before. In the last 2 years, I've learned how to make videos, do audio dubs, mess up the audio, stream live and all that rubbish, and try and just get to do something. It's a hobby gone mental. So, strong shortcut penalty, wall collision, there won't be any of that. Pit lane cut penalty, we're going to turn off because that'll only penalise me, not them, and they'll break the rules. Flag rules are on, etc. So we'll just save that setting. Cancel that, we'll save that there. Something's just come through on my phone, so if that is... Audio got a lot better, yeah. Nobody watches them. You're very correct. That's Pink Queen B22. Okay. I'm not asking any questions. Pink Queen B22. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't mind. All sorts accepted here. All sorts. tonight's drink of choice is the usual alcohol-free, because we're too old for that rubbish nowadays. We'd only do that on Fridays. Right. So this is for absolutely nothing else except for my entertainment. I'll do a video on this and you can set your own race up, but this is me just testing out my DTM race. Whether it's real or not, or factual, we'll go for it, but I'm just going to spend the next hour gassing and chatting and just talking about what the cars are and what they've done and what I remember and all that kind of stuff. And the idea is you guys just chill, watch, do whatever you want to do and go from there. It is Friday somewhere, yes. So with that being the case, settings, assists, traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off. Good day, Mr. Adrian Gordon. Welcome. Controller settings, steering sensitivity 5, force feedback max door 7, force feedback sensitivity 7. Now, I know I've just looked at this. I've got fuel on 4, that's right. So we have the situation where we're going to drive for an hour. It is 60 minutes, and I don't know when these guys are going to stop. It is custom race, yes. So I'm going to go for hard tyres, I think, to try and give myself... And I haven't bought them. Oh, dear. No, wrong thing. That one. I try and give myself disadvantage. Is the AI in the game not way too easy? It's a real heavy mechanical damage. Have I got that set up? Mechanical damage heavy, yeah. I've got it set to heavy just in case there's any incidents and I suffer for it. So, yeah, I just... No, not doing racing softs. They're not going to last. This isn't... You're going to see something really interesting over the next hour with how the AI copes. Thank you for using my ex's profile, hence the girl name. Okay, your ex's profile. Sorry, I had to read it out. I didn't know it would be you, but it had to be a confirmation. Nobody will associate you with that. No, I don't. But I'm not going to buy the racing softs. So, whilst it could help to have the racing softs, this ties in with APM's question. If I'm going to make it harder, I'm going to use the harder tyre. We haven't got random weather so that we're forced to go in the rain. This is an hour racing. But you're going to see how you can make the race harder, because these guys won't pit, and if they do pit, they're going to make it very difficult. So here we go. I don't really know how long we're going to go on these. Not entirely sure where it's going to go, but as you can see, they're pulling away. They'll be on mediums. And it should be a full field of DTMs, and it should feel like a DTM race, or at least should do. I've just got to keep this on the park and keep it motoring. And then over the next couple of weeks or two, I'll get all these setups into a video, give you a bit of a rundown on the car, try and do a bit of history if they're real liveries, and we'll go out and set about doing a race and going from there. Because you've all watched my videos on how to do custom races, haven't you? You'll have all done that, because nobody watches my videos. Making progress. We're up to 16th place, and the leaders are 7.8 seconds away, so it's pretty good. Just trying to make the game fun. Oh! They're going to the pit for whatever reason. I don't know why they've all pitted. They're on hards. Why would they be on hard tyres? We're up to 8th place with a series of drivers gone to the pits. That's bizarre. Are they expecting rain? Oh, the Labatt's car just did a power slide into the corner. I think we're going to get caught by a group of cars all charging on softs. That 190 is going to be trouble to catch, I think. Oh, Tim Harvey, look, in a Labatt's car. Been a while since we've seen his name in any sort of saloon car motorsport. We might end up seeing a name like Tiff Nadell if we drive right. Oh, that Tim Harvey car's all over the place. Got past that 190. Oof, bit of a tinkle. I did notice brake balance wasn't set favourably, so we'll move that a bit. So we're going to get 13 laps out of this. No, I must admit, I didn't see the hards change. But I don't know why they have pitted. That's unusual for the AI. I don't know what they've done there. But there's a whole group of them behind us, aren't there? So, with 2 packs here. Just on the assumption that the guys in front at 15 seconds, they're all going to be on hard tyres, I would guess. Nah, big popper. Nobody's scared of me. That was proved last night. I know how to damage my own race, let alone anybody else's. JJ Lafitte from back in the day. They probably are on meds, but we'll see where they go. Ooh! That was never supposed to happen. So we need to chase down Mr. Bernd Schneider. Keke Rosberg's up there. Leightonen's up there. Did you just attempt a Widdowmaker type swear word? A dirty pool, buddy? No, I didn't let you pass me. I pitted, so you couldn't pass me. I thought I'd at least salvage something from the night. I was saving my own self-esteem, Mr. Steve. I guess you're not driving. I guess you're home from work already. At 190 was trying to dive bomb me there. Well, there's 2 190s coming. 18 seconds down. Mr. Schneider's absolutely got a wriggle on, hasn't he? Oh, I've gone wide. Struggling to get this car to follow the line I wanted to follow. Dirty pool is slang for cheating at something. Okay. I thought you were trying to do a Mr. B, B.A. Baracus. You dirty fool, or whatever it was he said. My impression wasn't great. Oh, we're catching Mr. Leitonen in the Porsche. Probably the wrong version of Porsche, but I tried to replicate the car of the generation. Porsche never made it to British touring cars, but it definitely made it to DTM. Wise choice, Mr. Popper. Wise choice. Lap times are pretty consistent, 1:44. Lafitte and Thin have gone to the pits. What's going on there? I'd already got past them though, thankfully. So the Mercedes driver, Mr. Hugh. Real names, I would have you know as well. Have you know these are real race driver names, none made up. "21 seconds down. Mr. Schmider and Mr. Dominguez, I guess, are in the Audis. Maybe the Audi and the Alpha 155s might need a bit of a calm down, a bit less PP. We'll see. That Mercedes, you can hear its engine note rattling along. It's got me on the acceleration, hasn't it? Oh, hasn't it? Oh, it's braked on the apex. That's his own mistake, not mine. So we're 23 seconds down now. And we're almost 10 seconds into the race. So we could be pretty stuffed with these boys, to be honest. It looks like there's been quite a bit of pitting going on, and I don't know why that would be the case. Well, as far as I'm aware, they should be using my setup. So if they're using my setup, they could only be using the tyres that I've bought. So I guess for each car, I have to buy the tyres, don't they? And I think I've only bought the tyres that enable them to do the PP. So unless they're cars that I've bought all the tyres for, then I guess I've spent more money than I should have. I think Dominguez is in Alpha 155. But I guess I'm not going to see him. All we can pray for is the fact that well, Mr. Rosberg's coming to us, Kecky, and we will haul him in. We will really reel him in, and then we're on to chasing down the others, and we're just going to have to go long. Tyres are looking like they're lasting really well. Fuel is going to be the limiter, I think. And we might have to change to mediums to try and see if we can get the lap times up. One can only assume that the two guys right out front are going to get into lapping cars, and that's the advantage we're going to have to get, because they're going to be close on a full pit stop ahead. Oh, big pop. I didn't know your mum had gone there. Okay. I'm assuming, my assumption is, and forgive me if I'm wrong, is that that was when COVID was a real thing back in the 19s. Not that COVID isn't real now, I mean, kicked everybody's butt, kind of. My mum's got COVID at the moment. She hasn't messaged me in a couple of days, but I guess she's okay. I would hope so. forgot to turn. Was reading chat. Shouldn't do that. 7 seconds. 4 seconds to Mr. Keke Rosberg. And he's in the TT by the looks of it. So I can only imagine... Oh, I know it's real. I've had it twice. I don't want it again. Although if you listen to our government, it's just a common cold now. It's just to be treated like cold or flu. It's nothing to be concerned about. It's just something you get. Oh, sorry, Wilkster. Never good. Yeah, and that's the forgotten factor, isn't it? All that happened. Not forgotten by the people that affected, though. Now, how can we get Mr. Rosberg to work with us? Am I right in saying there's nobody on Twitch? Or is my Twitch feed dead? .8 seconds back. We're almost 15 minutes in. And Mr. Schneider and Dominguez have got 30 seconds on us. You're on the Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch needs a F5 to refresh, I think. I'm not getting anything on the Twitch, so I might take a quick pause. Because we can do that in one of these live races. We can press the pause button and do that. I can see that now. I can see that now. We've got let's go. So we do have the one viewer on the Twitch. Happy days. How come we're now 3 point... Oh, it's just messed up the time in a wee bit because I pressed the pause, hasn't it? No, I think the Audi TT is a lapped car. I think... Maybe. We've got lapped cars definitely amongst us. This is... Two on the Twitch. Build it up big and strong. I think Rosberg's doing his bestest. $15 minutes in then. So, he's pulled away, look, down the straight, so he's got the speed. It's a 190E there. There's the blue flags being waved in front and behind, so that's definitely a lapper. I think Mr. Schneider and Mr. Dominguez have made a run for it. I don't think we're going to be catching them. We're definitely going to change tyres. That's what we're going to do. Just need that back marker to try and hold up. Missed. Was it Timo Boyer from Brazil, maybe? Back in the day. Yeah, so I'm just holding them at 29, it seems like, at the minute. That's our fastest lap of the race put in. I'm not entirely sure I was planning on doing a weekly race on the DTMs, but we could do a little feature like that. Have a DTM race once a night, pick a different circuit. But to make it truly DTM, I think I need more German circuits, like the, you know, a couple more Dutch ones. At the minute we've only got really 3-4 circuits we could run at. I never knew them go to Imola or Monza or anywhere like that, did they? If only they'd add some more genuine DTM cars or British touring cars would be good. Volvo T5 would be excellent. That Audi TT's just clipping away now. He's up to 4.19. There's the livery created by JB, I believe. Come on, move. Don't brake on the apex, come on. I'll leave you room. Where did he go? Oh, he must have wrecked himself. But yeah, Mr. Rosberg's pulled out 3 seconds. Yeah, I've done 3 or 4 custom races now. So if you just search custom race, you'll find some videos there that show you how to set them up, how to create them. I've done one for Tokyo, one for Le Mans, one for Sardinia. And they all detail. So what I've done in the past is I've taken 20 cars to each of the grind races and driven them all. So for example, when I did Tokyo, I used every car from the race. So I bought every car, tuned it up to the 600 pp and showed them and see if each of those cars could win the race, and every car that's featured in that race with a tune of 600 pp can win the race. And I thought, well, here we go, let's add them to a custom race at the end. I'll pick another car that we haven't used before and see if we can beat them with that. And I beat them all, but they were racing my tune at 600 pp in the race. So instead of racing cars that you didn't, I'm going to do a full stint on mediums next. That's the call, Steve. Mr. Schneider's gone to the pits, so he's burning lots of fuel. So this could be a really good bit of intuitive load balancing where I've made those cars actually burn a lot more fuel because I've still got a quarter of a tank. So over an hour we could have an even race. Mr. Rosberg slowed down. We're going a bit faster with lower fuel. So just quickly back to the custom race thing. So then we went to Sardinia and I did just custom road cars matching the PP for Sardinia. Then we went to Le Mans and I did like sports cars, your luxury bigger cars like your AMGT road car, Alfa Giulia, McLaren MC20, not McLaren MC20, Alpha MC20, Alpha Maserati, sorry, etc, etc. Used all those cars, did a custom race. Then we did historic race cars at Le Mans, and I did a custom race for those. I did 2 custom races for those, to be honest. And we're yet to go to Spa. Spa's kind of got backburnered a bit over Christmas, but I know Spa will be a terrific grinder. Pitter stayed on hard, so Bernd Schneider stayed on hard tyres. How far back is he? He's back in 7th. Okay, so that's going to make things tricky. We've just got to go longer. He pitted before the... So he's going to pit at least once more, definitely. If he's pitting on the 20 minutes... Ah, Mr. Rosberg's gone to the pits. They were only 17 seconds behind Dominguez. This is going to be incredibly tight, but it could be planned, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what the Widowmaker's been working on in the background. Could be exciting stuff. There could have been a lot of balancing gone on already that you're not aware of. But I wasn't aware that they'd pit straight from the start. That was unplanned. But I should have got this worked out so that I've got a chance. Because they might have to pit that time extra. 18 seconds behind Mr. Dominguez. That's going to be a trouble. Now that might actually be a very good call there, Mr. Wilkie. Upstairs for dancing, downstairs for thinking. Do you reckon that'd be a good shout? Now we'd have to do it kind of NASCAR-y, wouldn't we? A 1 hour of NASCAR laps over a 24-hour cycle. Wow. I'd have to make sort of 20 NASCARs, wouldn't I? Is it that soon to NASCAR? Wow. So Dominguez has gone in. I overshot that by not changing down to first, but we're good, we saved it. So do we need a full fleet of NASCARs? I suppose we can do it with Mustangs and stuff now, because they're doing Mustang-shaped car. We can use Toyotas, can't we? What would we need to do? Would it be 800 pp? Alright, 24 hours Daytona is the road course. So is that GT3s then? Or GT1s and GT3s, GT2s? Oh, LMPs, etc. Okay. I don't know. I'm not a sports guy. So Dominguez is in. We're 11 seconds in front of Olsen. Back. Oh, car's just sliding through the corners now. We're so light. Just 2 laps of fuel left. The IMSA stuff, yeah, got you. So we were doing GT1s, prototypes. We'd have to do like 5 of each, wouldn't we? We'd have to do real race cars. Do a mixed field of 5 GT1 prototypes. And GT2s. We'd have to do 5 GT1, GT3s. Maybe skip the GT4s. And actually do like 776 GT3s, maybe. Yeah. I've just had a beep. Is that a new subscriber? What's that? It's a new subscriber to the channel. It's gonna come up. Nuno Campelos, welcome to the channel and thank you very much. I know you probably can't hear because you're just watching a video, but there we go. All happy days. 520. It was funny last week. We got to 2,500, then went back 3. But we're doing all right. GTE LMP Yeah, now translate that to GT cars, my friend. GT1s and GT3s. Right, we're pitting this lap. So you want me to not using first gear? Okay. I have to brake just a little bit earlier if I'm not braking into first. First is used to crash gears to slow me down a bit quicker, but GT3 and GT1, so that's what we'd have to do. So we could have a fairly decent field, couldn't we? We could have 10 of each. We're pitting this time. We're going to mediums. There we go. We're going to go to mediums. We're going to take all the fuel. I'm going to have a drink. Daily Race C. Ooh. That'd be interesting. Right, where are we? We're already down. Mr. Danner has gone ahead. We're in the pits. This could be close, this, you know, over the full hour. Have we done 30 minutes yet? We're 2 minutes short. So we're going to have to stop again. Unless we ditch, unless we go to fuel map 3. Because we've took 28 minutes to get to this point. We only have to stretch it by 2 minutes to do a one stop. Now they're going to have to pit again, so let's see where we go. I can open up a private lobby after this if you want to go race on Daytona. Right, we've come out in 5th place, some 39 seconds back. These tyres are going to last the full fuel, so we'll just nip around those cones there. We're going to try and put some wick laps in. Mr. Dominguez, some 20 seconds, 21 seconds ahead as we slide through that corner, carrying a bit too much pace. It's really tremendous to have so much chat going on. Don't threaten Big Popper with a good time. He'll crack out the tequila and all sorts. We know he will. Right, Mr. Dominguez is 9 seconds ahead, so this chap here, Mr. Boyer, we lapped him earlier, didn't we? These mediums are so much more assured. Yeah, this is the pit out lap, isn't it? So don't drink and drive. I do. Only in gaming, not in real life. Mr. Barron. Don't know if it's Tom or Terry or Trevor. Have to look him up in history to see what kind of Tim he was. Mr. Dominguez, he's slowed up. What's up with my Dominguez then? In the M3. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I caught the grass a bit. Heavy damage happened to one of us. Mr. Thin has slowed up. They're only 12 seconds ahead. Mr. Schneider in the TT has slowed up. Am I overtaking under yellow or something? No. He's giving me a tap on the door. Mr. Danner is there. You can see him just up ahead there in the 155. Something's run amok here. Twonk Baron. No. That's not how it goes. You can't use my swear words against me like that. They're on hards. Yeah, maybe. We'll see now just how much quicker I am on these mediums if I'm... No, I'm going to be about the same because we had some overtaking to do. But I'm heavy on juice, aren't I? So, no excuse. Mr. Danner there. Something happened with the AI. They got frightened. Just having trouble in traffic, aren't they? Go around that cone. I feel I've got to hit that cone next time round. So what livery's Mr. Danner got on? Is he Warsteiner or Wobbly or Jägermeister? I think it's Jägermeister, is it? It feels slower, this car now. It is Jägermeister. Ooh, we left the circuit being kinky. Looking out of our back door at him. We did well to save that. So I didn't expect to be quite caught up. Lucky, very lucky. Mr. Macker? Who's Mr. Macker? It's a double D world, not a double K world. Where's that cone? Dinked it, got it. But what we're going to race though, guys, if we're going to set up a lobby, what do you want to race? We've got to talk circuit and car. If I'm setting up a lobby. Bopped on GR4s. That's it, now you're right. Too many typos could lead to misunderstanding. Mr. Thin's gone to the pits. What do you want to race? Are we going to go short track? Something like what could we say? Lego short one. Macca. No, we're not having nicknames. No bullying. Not even character building bullying. We're not doing that. We're only 2 seconds ahead of Mr. Danner here. We're not actually making great inroads. That's better. Hit that cone again. Cone football. He's not I've not left him behind, you know. He's still on my 6. Oh, here's our teammate, Mr. Holland. See if I can go around the outside of him without caving his door in. I've got an indicator flashing left, haven't I? No, I haven't. So much quicker. I'm going to have to take like 20 pp off myself, I think. Or I'll give them all 20 pp. to make this a little bit more competitive. See, if I give them 20 pp more, they'll burn fuel quicker. If I restrict myself 20 pp, I'll last longer. Maybe that'll please the missus. Don't know. See, you've started something now, Popper. You've started it. This is how rumours start. Where's my cone? How far can I get that cone rattling around the track? He avoids it behind me. We're only 1:59 ahead. So he is catching. The race is still on. But he should be well ahead. GR3's Daytona Road Course, night time. 10 lap, 5 lap. 10 lap with 1 pit stop. Any tyres you like. Ten laps makes it a 20-minute race. Get 3 an hour. Any GR3 you like. Bopped. We'll make it fixed so that the temperatures don't change. I just wish it was a little bit more in their favour. I'm just eking out on Mr. Danner now. And I reckon they're all going to pit before me. Looking at this, I've got 10 laps left. There's 20 minutes. I'm going to need to pit. And I'm going to have to take the right amount of fuel. Not forgetting I've come all the way from last place as well. So I'm just kind of hoping these guys are going to run that bit longer. And not pit too early. Yeah, you can go number 1 on the grid. We'll do reverse grid for based on whatchamacallit, rating. We can do a reverse grid. Fastest guys at the back. So based on what we know, these guys are about to pit any time now. We're 0.6 up on the fastest lap, so we're putting those laps in now. I mean, there's 13 people watching. If 10 people out the lobby join to race, that'd be epic. I'm not saying only 10, because I'm one of them, so there would be 12 people joining, but if people wanted to do that, it's there to be had. Be nice to try and get a fullish lobby. So 1:43.42, we've just pulled out another second on Danner. We've got 9 more laps we can do. Well, now we can scoot this cone just that bit further along. Oh, it's gone in the air vertically. Mr. Danner's down to 3 points. He's catching again. There he is, he's still there. Okay, well, if you've never done that before, we'll talk you through it. You can watch me go on screen and do it. I'll talk you through it. No, you'll be fine. Now, the best way we can talk about this race, 10 laps with fuel consumption. is you either go no stop on hards, or you try and do it on mediums, pit once, or you can try and do softs, pit once, but you might risk your softs a little bit being burnt out. You might be able to do a mediums and then a softs, or softs then mediums, and try and be quicker. We're just progressing through traffic. Wish those guys hadn't have slowed up quite so much. Your rig's in your son's room. Controller. Get your controller out. Let your son watch. I don't know how old's your son? All assists plus minus counter, and yeah, we can allow assists. Nobody cares. You need to claim that about Wilkster. It's always going to be your PS5. He's 18 and well, ACC. There is a good thing about that, actually. If he was to play GT7 a bit, he'll get better at ACC. Mr. U, we've already lapped you once, well, overtook you once. 6.49 seconds ahead of Mr. Danner. We've got this race really quite easily tucked up. 17 minutes left. 8 laps to go. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop it to fuel map 6. See if we can take it all the way to the end. Not going to pit, just to try and make sure it's even as much as possible. These boys should be pitting behind us and they haven't yet. Absolutely fine, Erebus. You do that. It's no problem whatsoever. Danner's gone to the pits now, so I've got this easily won. I'm just going to do it without a pit stop. Try and take it all the way. Mr. U is just trying to show off a little bit. I've lost my cone. My cone's gone way over there now. Can't get that back from over there. Give Mr. U a bit to do. Oh, we got caught by somebody else as well. Dominguez is 25 seconds behind. We're getting a bit of bump and grind now from behind as well. I'm trying a nose stop now. Well, I'll try to do one stop. Mr. Valentini's on his way. They're all going to pit. I'm sure they've accelerated to allow themselves to get into the pit. It's their last dash. It wouldn't be the Ferrari invite that you've got, is it, Erebus? Two seconds back to Mr. Dominguez. What's just rude? I know exactly what you were just hinting at, Steve. I forgot I said that. So sorry. I thought I got the Ferrari invite last night, but it wasn't. It was the Lamborghini. Dano's gone to the pits again. Why has Dano gone to the pits again? Did he not take enough fuel? It doesn't look like it. Rosberg's gone in. Metzger's gone in. I believe DTM races back in the day were only 40 minutes anyway. Maybe that's what they're complaining about. They might have done the endurance DTM. Some were 3 hours as well, weren't they? Yeah. "17 seconds ahead of Dominguez. Is he catching us up though? We're doing alright, we're stretching this, we're getting to the point where the 13 minutes is going to be touch and go on the old fuel map. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get it again, Big Steve. Someday, and sooner for the rest of your life. You're going to have a drink. Mr. Valentini just set a fastest lap of 1:33.384. That's absolute rocket ship stuff. Valentini was in that A190. Sorry, that 190E. And Dominguez is catching. Seven laps remaining. 7 times 2/3. It's like 5 laps. So we've got plenty of fuel to get to the end. Got like 3 minutes too much. 3 minutes too much? No, I think we've got just touch and go. I think we're 6 minutes. I think we might struggle. I'm gonna have to short shift. At 13 seconds back to Dominguez, that's I think we might have made this difficult for ourselves now. Especially if Bernd Schneider comes rapping along. We're only 2 to 3 seconds a lap slower by running fuel map 6. It's Valenti, not Valentini, but you know what I mean. I'd go and get my cone back on the track if I could spare the time. Don't think I dare. Tyres are still good for another 10 minutes. Okay, 8 seconds is the difference. I think we're good. 2/3 of 6 is 4. We've got 10 minutes left and we've got 6 laps of fuel remaining. So that'd be 6 minutes plus 4 is 10. We're good. We've got, with what we've got at the moment, fuel map 6 laps of fuel. As long as we can stay ahead of Dominguez, we are good. But I don't know how they pitted in the first 20 minutes and then they've just gone long. They rattled off so quickly. Dominguez has now gone to the pits. We've got nothing to worry about whatsoever. So that's the only frailty with this side of the race, this side of the custom races, is the AI do have their own mentality. Mr. Schneider now 24 seconds back. Is he looking like he's going to close in on us? Is he got to be able to push? Mr. Dominguez, you don't need a massive amount of fuel. I've got 36%. You've taken 43. 22 seconds. And going down. We've still got 6 laps of fuel. We're not overly burning it away, are we? Plenty of fuel. What's a good GR3 car in GT7? Well, currently, under BOP, your fastest car is the McLaren. I would say the Porsche 911 RSR is in a group with the Supra and maybe the BRZ. You've then got another group of cars behind it which goes along the lines something of like the Lexus RCF, the AMG GT3, or both those cars under BOP seem to be quite heavy, and Mr. Danner's gone to the pits again. Ooh, cut the apex. But if you wanted the best car, it's got to be the McLaren. But it's a bit twitchy, it's a bit firm. You've got to be able to drive it right. Cars that I wouldn't choose, Aston Martin. Yeah, 7 seconds he picked up, look, 13 seconds, wow. Aston Martin, Jag. The Ford GT, wouldn't choose. The Mustang I wouldn't choose. Personal preference, bit of speed. I wouldn't use the Renault either. Steve's giving me the shout down here. Just pulled out 2 seconds on Schneider. This could be tight stuff. 5.5 laps. I might be able to just turn up the fuel a little bit now and give myself a little bit of leg room. Because there's only going to be, what, 4 laps remaining now? Down to 10. Look at him coming. Who is that behind me? It's got to be a car unlapping itself. My teammate. Now the problem with cars that unlap themselves is they will get in front of us and start to slow down because they'll take the blue flags. So we just got to keep that gentleman behind us. He's down to 7 seconds, 5 minutes to go. We can see him, he's coming. We're kind of fabricating the end of a race here to make it a bit tight and tense, but hey ho, the one stop will work. Back to 8 seconds. Yeah, he's flying, isn't he? He's got the softs on. 5 laps remaining on fuel. I reckon he's bombing the apex of that chicane. He's cutting it heavily. The AMG is a decent car. It works well around Lego. It's quite heavy though. It's quite carries quite a bit of mass, I think is the best way to express it. Left side tyres are feeling a little bit affected. Mr. Schneider's gone to the pits, but it's 11 seconds back to Mr. Thin. When they put a spurt on, that tells me they're going to pit. Mr. Dominguez, Mr. Danner's still back there, isn't he? Mr. Schneider didn't need fuel though. What did he need? He's got the same amount of fuel left as me. He's kept it on hards. And he's coming. The German Inquisition is on their way. 9 seconds now, back to Mr. Thin. And there's 2 of them back there chasing. 190 and my teammate. He's doing his best to block and defend for me. That's correct, Steve. Yes, they need... Once they've put on a bit of a spurt, they need to refill. Yes. Filth. Absolutely filthy. 9 seconds back to Mr. Thin. I'm not making it hard for them. They can have it easy. Cripes, those 2 just caught up. Oh, they're both going to the pits, look. I've got no defender of my faith. Gonna have to have a drink. 6 seconds behind. 2 laps to go. Six seconds behind, 2 laps to go. I wonder what I put in the setup that messed them up a bit in terms of the race setup. I wonder. 4.99999, so it's 5 seconds behind this lap and 1 more. I'm not nervous at all. We've had no major incidents. We've had 1 little incident down here which we managed to save. But we haven't had anything else. Tyres are looking alright. We've made a set of mediums go longer than a set of hards, but we're running slower lap times on the mediums. Fuel map 6, that's the way. Seven seconds. That's the option, Steve. We've got 4 laps of fuel to go. Do you think they're going to put a charge on in the last lap? We're just doing enough to win this by the looks of it. I did realise if I pitted, they would all have to pit as well. So I probably should have done that. I probably should have carried on at the same pace, pitted, and then gone for it rather than stretching the fuel. Thin's gone to the pits now. They don't want to win it. How long to Mr. Dominguez then? He's going to be miles back. 7% of fuel. Surely that would have got him to the end. Metzger's gone in with 4%. Don't they know what fuel maps are? Wow, look at them all pitting. 17 seconds. We've got this by a stomp and a mile. Easy money. I need to do a bit of work on the old PP balancing, don't I? I've got to penalise myself a little bit more. We'll get it right. Takes a little bit of time. Winning is the case. 15 seconds back to Dominguez. Didn't get the fastest lap though. Would have never have got that. Mr. Valenti put in an absolute barnstormer of a lap, didn't he now? Didn't he just? There it is, folks. Job has done us. 390,000 in the bank. See if we get a clean race victory or not for that door bash on that other fella. There we go. Everyone's a winner, baby. In the words of greatest musicians of all time. Don't ask me who it was. So Mr. Valenti got that. Mr. Dominguez was in the Blaupunkt BMW M3 as well. The 190Es. No, look at the back. The back of the field was dominated by By the old BMWs, look. No, Ford Sierras. Where's the rest of the Ford Sierras? Why is there only 3 Ford Sierras? Well, we'll have to fix all that. But there it is, folks. That was a quick 390k, almost 400. It was an hour, I know. I know you can win more elsewhere. 3-star ticket for the day. Happy days. We're winning all round. Let's see what the start looks like. I saw something on YouTube, on Facebook today about a high camera that you can use, a helicopter cam, which I've never seen before in the game, and I don't know how you get that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, there was all sorts of concertina mess going in there turn 1, wasn't there? Look at that. Bit stuttery, bit slow, but there it is. Happy days. Job's a good one. Right. I'm going to put a lobby up. Seems as that was the request. I'm going to choose GT3 cars. So I'm going to go and choose my GT3 car now. I suppose I've got to run my my league car, haven't I? Got to practice with it. What no better place to do that? It's going to be bopped. So, folks, we're going to go in here, multiplayer, lobby. You just do the same thing. You go into multiplayers and lobbies. If we can get a few of you online, that'd be good. I know you're eagerly awaiting, anticipating. There'll be 3 of us. Maybe 4, maybe 5. At the same amount of people that watch my videos. I'm going to click. You need to tick up here. Go only rules with rooms with friends. I'm going to load a setting. I'm going to look for Daytona Road Course. Daytona Road Course, 10 laps. Happy days. Yes, sir. All can play together. The lobby's going to be called Widdowmaker Racing. So if you go into that room, tick join rooms with friends. So it's going to be night time, no variable speed increases. So it's, you go on the PSN app, PlayStation Network app, you request friends with me, you request Widdowmaker 10144. I'm going to sneeze. Please excuse me, that came from nowhere. Tyre wear times 10. That sounds about right. Bit aggressive. Fuel times 3. Fuel up per 7. Grip will be real. We'll have 1 lap of at the end. Yeah, just make a friends request on the PS Network app. Widdowmaker 10144. Hards and mediums, you can't use softs. Oh, I might as well put softs. Required tyre change. You don't have to change tyres if you don't want to. Or do we force a pit stop? We could force the pit stop, actually. I'll put hard mediums. No, I'm not going to. You don't have to pit stop if you don't want to. Because then it comes down to fuel and it comes down to whether you are capable. Shortcut penalty on strong, wall collision off, da-da-da-da, car collision, da-da-da-da. So, the only thing that is prohibited is auto drive. Everything else is... You need driving line assist, we can put that on. Everything else is available. So that lobby is now up. You have got 10 minutes, well, 5 minutes to get yourself in there and join us for a race. I'm looking on the PS Network app now, waiting for any friends requests that come through. I don't say it enough in my videos, I think, about Jamaican friends. Big Popper's in, but let me guess, he'll be using something American. We could put the chat room up as well, if we wanted to. Mr. Ball. Who is Mr. Ball? Happy days. From the UK. Ah, Pink Queen. Ah, we know who that is. We know who that is. Yes, yes, we know. Oh, that's a very strange livery, Mr. Popper. What be this mythical magic you're bringing to us? That's Mr. Reed. Happy days. Just press the green tick and I'll see the car you've picked. Well, everybody will. It'll be up there on the screen, won't it? You can run practice laps, and then when we get 4 or 5 people in the room, we'll go for it. There's no point starting with 3. Surely other people want to join us. If I put a request out, we could get a few people in, I reckon. I reckon a few people will join us. If I start the chat room up. If I put Daytona lobby up. And then start a room. For the chat, I'm sure people will join us. Put speaker on. I'll hear them enter then. Trying desperately to get more than 3 people in the room. Here we go, here's one. Here's one. Who's this going to be? Oh, somebody's in the GT500. Jimmy. He's not got a bad name, has he? Jimmy's good name. My first name. Widdowmaker 10144. That's correct. I'm not seeing any friends requests come through though. Jimmy's in a good car, the RX Vision. That's one that's capable. I'm going to have a couple of laps just to get used to it. I'm on hards. Okay. Just to see what it's like. Feel a bit diagonal in my seat. It's a bit weird. Doesn't look night time by any means, does it? See if we can make a very nice little entry and exit from this chicane. Almost. Oh, look at that, ignoring track limits. Ah, Triv fixed that. Oh, here we go. We've got a friend's request. Just missed it. Nobody else has joined the chat room yet, so no problem. Friends requests. Come on, here it is. Request 1, accept. USWG001. Please make that. Is that Brett? Once we got 5, we'll go for a lap, we'll go for a race. Okay. Gonna put some, gonna go on mediums and see if we can get mediums to go a certain distance. So once we got 5th racer in, we'll go. Love the blue flames out the side of that Nissan. Yeah, it's a bit bit electronic, I think is the word. I'll bump draft you, Mr. Ball. I'll bump you. Can't catch you. I've got the speed. I've got the legs. You're good, no damage done. Have you made it in yet, BK? Jimmy's just coming out onto track for the first time, it looks like. Itchy nose. Oh, I've just cut the corner. Scratching my nose. There'll be a penalty for me. Yeah, there we go. No drama. The microphone, it tickles the end of my nose. I made that up to 3 seconds. Wow. I missed the exit, didn't I? 6 seconds back. Terrific. Big Steve. I had my headphones on both ears. I wasn't listening for you. That's cool. I was just seeing if anybody else would join from the other room, from the general populace of our group. But, I think JB might be racing motorbikes. It's definitely there, Mr. Brett, because other people have joined. Have you got any exclusions on? I don't know if you can exclude things in your search. It should be there. Go out and back in again, my friend. It's definitely there. Because we've got two people we've never raced with before join the lobby as well. Jimmy and Mr. Ball. They've never joined us before and they're there. And it's let Steve in as well, so it's got to be there. But we'll let you restart. We're just having a practice. I've not actually completed a full lap on pace yet, so keep getting penalties. Or going on the grass. I'm cutting that apex too early. I've got to widen that entry up. I was actually looking around the room when you spoke then, Steve, looking for where the voice was coming from. Because I had my headphones on, I couldn't hear you, it was muffled. I'm thinking, where's that chat coming from? Is Alexa going for it? Shut up, Alexa. You flashed the lights. Was your fastest lap on soft, Steve? Okay. It's just made me feel even better. Therefore. Yeah. Yeah. Right, I'm on a lap here. I'm on a lap. Let's see if we can make it happen. As then he misses the next apex, which is just stupid. Winding BK, he's made it in. It was a PS restart that was required. He's on his way, well done. That's 5 of us, that'll give us a good shot at this. Yeah, we've seen you, buddy. But there's plenty of fuel, you don't actually have to stop for fuel, you might just have to stop for tyres. Which is the way it should work. Whoa! My rears are gone. on lap 5. I was on a purple lap as well. That's a shame. This car is real savage on its tyres. Right then folks, so the way it's going to work, you don't have to pit for fuel, you don't have to pit for tyres. If you're running on softs, you're going to struggle. If you're running on mediums, you're never going to make 10 laps. If you're running on hards, you probably might just make 10 laps, depending on your car. So it's up to you which way you want to go. You want to go one stop or no stop, it's up to you. 10 laps, you'll make it. First one past the post to winner. We'll let BK get out on track, which it looked like he is. We'll do a couple of laps, and then we'll give the first one a go. Is it winding BK or winding BK? It's got to be winding BK, isn't it? Winding's a bit of a winding. That's like the font winding. It's going to be that though, isn't it? Yeah, I always get it wrong. He's driving, so there's no drama. Well, the back end's come round on me. Whoa, I hate that. These tyres are cooked. I might attempt, excuse me, a no stopper to start with. Let me know when you're good to go, folks, and I will hit the start button. Bald Eagle. Good evening, sir. He's on his way. Welcome to Twitch. He's got himself a G29. You're not in the office then, you're at home tonight. We have a bathroom breaker. We're good. Gentleman's break taking place, just so that everybody knows. Code yellow. He's got the G29 set up in the office. That is quality. That's a brave man. But knowing that, down the waterworks, nobody's around. Nobody comes to the waterworks in the middle of the night, do they? You're safe as houses. He's got full rig set up. No, it's just his office. That's epic. Superb. Commitment to the job, isn't it? Oh, that's brilliant. We gotta have photographs or it never happened. Can't really put them out on YouTube though, can you? Photograph PSN out. Let's see this up. That's brilliant. Listen to that RX Vision. I gotta listen to it. It's coming out the pits now. Here it is. Here he goes. Sorry, Jimmy. I wanted to listen to your engine. we're all good to go. There's 6 of us. I'm going to hit the start button. Get your tyres on. I think it's a rolling start. He's actually sent us a picture. This is going to be good. I'm going to do that after the race. Or during my pit stop, one of the two. So it is reverse grid. Rolling start. Make sure there's nothing identifiable in the picture, Mr. Bald Eagle. I'd hate for it to be used against you. Hello! Mr. Lovett, how you doing? No, we've got a public lobby open on Daytona Road Course, 10 lap races. We've just started one, so you've got time to get ready. Say again? Yeah, I'm good, my friend. I've got a bit of a cough that started in the last 20 minutes, but I think that's because I'm not drinking enough. Talking too much. No, I don't want that. I'm far enough. They're much better. I can now sleep on my side at last, some 6 weeks on. But the cold weather is still not good. The cold weather is still not good on my chest. Makes it, oh. Wow. Yeah. Right. Yep. GR3s, it's popped. No stop or one stop, it's up to you. If you run mediums, you'll need to stop. If you run hards, you can probably go all the way. This is a race, we just started the first one, so you've probably got about, you just missed it by a few. That'll give you time to watch and get settled in. Yeah. I just messed up the chicane, I lost the back end. I don't think my brake balance is set correctly. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Understood. Yeah. Well, you know, you've said the key things there. It all comes down to feel. What you feel is right for you is right. So you described me as professional. I don't think that's the case. I think I'm not 10,000 hours. I'm not by choice, by any sort of process, a pro driver. I think what I've managed to do is I've managed to understand what I do. So, yeah. Yeah. Understood. Yeah. Time served, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, but taken as a compliment. Thank you. Yeah, these are just. I was doing a live stream, so as I was doing a race, I was doing a DTM race. The guy said, "Any chance there'll be a open lobby somewhere open?" And I said, "I'll just open a lobby. We'll do whatever you want." And the suggestion was Daytona Road Course. And yeah. Well, no, 2,520 now. But here's the thing. So the challenge, the targets for the year are 5,000 subscribers. And then I'd like to get to 50 followers on Twitch. I know that sounds like not a lot, but it took 2 years to get to 2,500 on YouTube, so I often think about it, but it never actually happens at the end of the day, does it? Because it like last night we went through the process of testing for the next track, and I'm trying to get used to this car. So what I did yesterday though was I commentated much more through the race, and if people had watched the race, they would have got a much more understanding of what was actually happening for me in the race. So Somebody said that to me today. They can't believe just how much I can talk and keep things flowing and smooth. Just 1 second, my friend. So Jeff Caden-Alenko, thank you. He just says, "I'd like to thank you because you've helped me with my first win Le Mans on Monday. Thank you all the way from the Philippines." You're very welcome, Jeff. All the best, my friend. Thank you for supporting the channel and feeding back. That's brilliant. It's good to know I help people as well along the way. So thank you, sir. You're very welcome. Sorry, love it. Yeah. So we're up to lap 5, so anybody who's on mediums now will be thinking sincerely about pitting. The thing is though, I think everybody in front of me is on hards. I genuinely think they've all gone on hards. I'm only catching the guy in front of me missed the ball in one area of the track, and this is it now. You're on medium, Steve. Okay, happy days. Well, that's going to open things up. Steve's got to really put a toe down. He's got to run in, come out and get past us again. I made it. Maybe. I don't know. Are your tyres wearing? No, you don't have to. You don't. It's not mandatory. No, not at all. Yeah, tyre wear is on. My hards are done at 6 laps. I'm probably going to struggle on hards to finish. Are you watching this? No, you're not watching the stream. I'm on 5 forward. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Ball. That was my mistake, my friend. Apologies. I outbraked myself. I was looking at my brake balance. Forward. Yeah. I'll spin going through the chicane. Too much brakes at the back. Just got me on acceleration here, but I'll get him under brakes again down here. Try and do it better. I'm going to try and hold the tyre line on the inside and try and block his run. There we go. I let it run out wide last time and he got back at me. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Yeah, he would be, yeah. Yeah, he would. I'm on 151, 149. Popper's 148, fastest lap. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be pushing for 145s, wouldn't he? Oh, he had a penalty. Oh, that's unlucky. The guy behind me, Mr. Ball. I was trying to force him down the outside, but I didn't realise he had a penalty, so he ghosted immediately behind me, and I was trying to force him around the outside by blocking the inside line, but it didn't matter. He came on me so quickly. So you're going to get all the way on medium, Steve. Just goes to show how quick. Right. I don't know whether the chat can hear the chat on the app on my telephone, but it would be good. It would fill all the gaps when I'm not speaking. It's a top speed course for me. It's one of those tracks where you can get to full flat out, but then within seconds you're back down to 30 mile an hour for a corner. Quite an entertaining circuit. Mr. Jimmy's caught me. Mr. Jimmy, you can take the inside line if you want it, my friend. I'm struggling on my rears. He's not got it. Dying, I need to drink. We're not going to catch proper. Even on hards. Jimmy's been pushing me for the last 3 years. I gave Mr. Ball a dink earlier and he got a penalty and he hasn't pulled up. And I apologise for the dink. It wasn't intentional. Just looking where it's going. I went on mediums, this would be dead. My tyres are cooked. Hard, yeah. It's just how I drive the car, I think. I'm an aggressive driver on the tyres. My right rear was 70% done and it wasn't happy. Yeah. 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 Oh, I don't. The Mazda was different because it was fuel heavy. The tires outlasted the fuel, so I wasn't really any complaint with. On the mediums and the softs, yeah, it's. But on the softs, it's always going to be the front tyres that burn out because you throw the car into the corner, don't you? So that's where I was losing it on the fronts. But I'm not really one to complain about the tyres. That's not. I don't know if do I. Let me just double check this whilst we're looking. I need to go to the base just while this game base. Here's the evidence of Ryan in the office. It must be like the it's like a porter cabin. There's the PS4, there's the G29, all set up in the office. He's got his water bottle, absolutely bang on. Yeah, Big Popper's pretty quick, isn't he? You got a 1 second penalty per ball. Okay. But yeah, it is true. He's set up in the office on a little rig with his steering wheel and his gear selector. An office chair, tip top, mate. Well done. Isn't that good? Yeah, it's just sent to me. But I've just shown it on the stream. So if he does get fired, that's down to me, my friend. Sorry. So who's just joined? Mr. Lovett's just joined. We're up to 7. Have a couple of laps, Mr. Lovett. So Big Popper was the only one that went on the mediums. Wowzers. Couldn't do it, I'd have to stop. No, mate, you take your time. So whilst you're gaming, you're not on call, therefore you're not on the clock. Fine. 2 days. But when you're gaming, you're just on lunch. Long lunch. Jimmy's gone to the mediums. BK was moving quite quickly. I'll never catch up. Caught up with Mr. BK. Viewers on the Twitch, welcome up the top. Say hello if you want to. I'll give you a shout out back. Yeah, happy days, brilliant. Some mileage. You don't have your own snowplow fitted to the front. Yeah, happy days. Oh, somebody's in the Citroen. Very nice. Who's going to be in the Citroen? Is that going to be winding weekend? Yeah, he likes that car a lot. It's supposed to be a very quick car around here. Kai was using it in the daily race this week. I've never driven it. Never driven it. No, unfortunately GT doesn't support in-game chat. You have to use the PSN on the PSN app. You know what you've just sent me a message on. Get it through there, but I've got a private chat room up here, I suppose as members I could put you all in if you wanted to be part of the chat. You could listen in. You could chat as well. The only problem is this is the league room, and it'll get a bit busy, and it's a bit unfair really, I suppose. But there's also the side of the fact that it's a family channel and the language can get a bit coarse. So. It's Mr. Ball that's changed. Right guys, I'm going to press race start. Get your tyres on. Press in 10 seconds. 10-second warning, and I've just gone straight off, crashed into a wall. Here we go. Gotta try and keep closer to Popper. Oh, Popper goes to the front this time. I go to the back. Oh, that's a shocker. No idea. I guess that's based on time in that running round, isn't it? Okay. Like Mr. Bald Eagle's livery, that's very nice. Okay. Well, we'll take whatever it gives us. We'll have to go with that, won't we? It's a nice looking car. What car? Have you changed cars? My blooming brake balance is gone. That's why I'm struggling to brake and nearly crashing into everybody. No, it's not. It's right. Why won't the car stop then? That's weird. I don't know what's going on. I'll have a complaint. Just discovering that this car is an absolute donk. Yeah. Group 4s, it's fine. It's got a chance in Group 4s, but in Group 3s, it's a slug. Maybe I should make you all race the Renault in the next season just to make up for it. No, I'll suffer. Oh, somebody's gone off. That's Mr. Lovett. He was horny for the gas. Looks like somebody's driving the RCF as well. I'll give Bald Eagle a bump draft, it doesn't matter. Now he's just absolutely pulled away from him. Straight. It doesn't do the draft, this car, it doesn't accelerate, it's supposed to be good through the corners because it's got good downforce, but nothing. Penalties coming to Mr. Bald Eagle this time. 83 million weeks. get something like 2.5, 3 seconds for missing the apex on that side. I'm going to take the hard tyres away, I think. Or do I take the mediums away and make it meet softs and hards? Always. It was set up slightly differently when I loaded this. It was set up as softs and mediums. And I added the hards. Not expecting to be fixed on hards because I can't make mediums last. Mediums lasted 6 laps for me. It was like, oh geez, I'm going to need to put the hards on here. I've just gone past a Porsche, thinking who's that? Oh, I've made up 3 places. Love it is still pounding the miles at the back after he laughed at me. Okay. The air. No, I'm not going to box Mariana. Nobody else is. I'm only on the hards, I don't need to box. The guys on mediums, it seemed, don't need to box. But there's only one guy on mediums, everybody else is on hards. I'm just slow in this car and I can't find the brake points. Oh yes. Yeah. You mean you'd have like Formula 1 grid girls bringing out drinks? A little less close. Oh, I see, the ones with the shoulder pads and helmets. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean West Ham to Villas. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. She pulled her hair or something. Yeah. 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 Did you see that shot of her head, the ball, and her butt cheeks wobbled? So I was fortunate enough to work with a young lady who plays football. And she's 23, 24, and we often discussed young ladies playing football. And we've come up with a definitive model of the female that plays football. And there's normally 2 types. There's the angry, violent type, and then there's the swishers, who have hair in a ponytail, blonde, that dance around the football pitch, play football very, very well, but then swish their hair all the time. And the young lady you're talking about is considered to be a swisher. Yeah. Very much a woman on a football pitch. Yeah, yeah. We had this conversation. Yeah. Do it twice. Of course. Of course. Like you said, hand her the towel afterwards. Ladies football has come on somewhat in the UK in the last 3 to 5 years in terms of profile. It's very much more a thing. I mean, I've been watching ladies football in passing from like the late 80s. In my village when I was growing up, there was a ladies football team, but it was nothing ever more than just 1 or 2 teams within like 100 miles. They used to play like twice a year because nobody else played. But in the UK now, after the ladies football World Cup, the last 2 World Cups, it really has come on something. But there's also the other side of that as well, is we've had some high profile disasters with ladies football teams as well. There was Sheffield United suffered some problems with their ladies team. Issues, I wouldn't say disasters, that's probably too extreme, but we're in 3rd place. I guess there's 4 guys behind me pushing hard. Excuse the phrase. Keeping them back at 3 seconds for the minute. You can just see him in front of me in the distance. He's 8 seconds ahead. Is he? Right, I've just lost half a second because I missed the breaking point. Clearly see headlights behind me. Mr. Bald Eagle's gone to the pits. His mediums will be cooked, I think. Got me down to 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. He's gone to the pits. His tyres done, I guess. Back out to 3.25. I'm blue sector in the 1st sector every time, but the 2nd sector I'm just losing it. Yeah. So the best thing for you to do is go into your setup after the race and have a look where your torque curve and your power curve cross. And if your torque curve is still going up when it meets your power curve, you change after it, because you've still got the torque to push the gears along. We'll do that in a second. I'll go pick up the Corvette at the end of this race. I'll see if I can show you. Oh, what are you driving now? Okay, the McLaren's 6,000 or 7,000 RPM changer, I think. You change it early. Okay. Yeah. Ah, right, yeah. So, right, if you look at the turbo gauge, you would change gear when that's white. If it goes all the way around to 1 atmosphere and it starts to leak off, when it starts to leak off, that's when you change gear. Because you've run out of power, you've run out of the torque, or the boost is the right phrase. Is just wobbling between 2.3 behind me and 1.8. You're 14 seconds clear. We'll just have the back end drifting, why not? Sod it. I was playing with the Mini today and I've discovered it's got some onboard games. Hello Flameburst. So it's got an economy driving game on it. As you drive along you have to get 5 stars on acceleration, braking and anticipation. And I managed to get 5 stars by the time I got to the centre of town, until I went through a tunnel. And I lost all of everything. It went all down to 0 stars after I'd been through the tunnel. So, bit of a shame. If you're looking for a race, Flameburst, we've got lobby open. Public lobby open. I say public, it's private. It's for friends only. So if you fancy a race, jump in. Yeah, the McLaren is there with the short shift, I think. Okay. In the McLaren? Yeah. I remember my... Okay. Oh, I might get a penalty there. I've got a 1 second penalty there. Can Mr. Lovett catch me? I think you might do. Because that 1 second penalty is really going to slow me down. I'm going to get forced to slow down here. I got it just. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, GR3's IMSA style flame burst. Mariana, Microsoft popularized paid online for console. Yeah, they do tend to make you pay for the add-ons, don't they? That's what I have noticed with Forza. And also Microsoft Flight Sim. Most fun BK had in forever. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Paul Reed says, I was fed up of seeing Poppy's back end. Popper's back end, yeah. Yeah, Popper says he's sorry, Paul. No, this is a good race format. I'm just thinking about how to take away the mediums to force you to either pit or go long. Softs you could go really quite quick on, but I think the long range hards would still win it. So I think we'd have to tighten up on the fuel, but hey, it's one of them. If Big Popper's going, I'm just going to check. I'm just going to make sure I've got it on reverse grid.
I think it was hurt because I had only put in one.
I have got low. I've got slowest first on, yeah.
Then you had a 139 at that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Now I'm just going to quickly nip in and have a look at my turbo setup and see if I'm messing anything up. So if I go to car settings, go to detailed settings, I would have a look on fully customizable ECU, and I would suggest I have to change gear where the torque curve and the boost curve, well, it's BHP and torque. So the BHP crosses the torque curve at about 6,000 RPM, I'd say, and that's where I would probably benefit from changing gear. 6,000 RPM.
So I stood to the front and it crosses roughly 1,000. So I was just over halfway.
So if I change to the Ferrari,
but the torque goes all the way up over 9,000.
so here we go. Torque, change car setting, detailed setting. So the Ferrari I'm looking at with a fully customizable ECU, the torque curve and the power curve meet at around about 6,000 RPM. Then your torque falls away down to 9,500. So it suggests to me that your principal gear.
The horsepower goes all the way up. Okay, I was reading.
Blue is BHP. Yeah, so you really want to rely on your torque to push the car along, because torque is how, brake horsepower is how fast you'll get to the wall. The torque is how far it'll push you through it. So your torque is where your power is. So with them meeting at approximately 6,000 RPM is probably where you need to change gear to get the best drive in the next gear. See what I mean? So if I look at my car now, the one I'm driving, and my adjustment, mine's adjusted. Why is mine adjusted to 86? Why is the bop not? Oh, it must be. Wow. If I hit that, my torque curve is really flaky, but it dips around about 5,500 RPM. So let's go and do a lap. Try not get put, well, it doesn't matter if I get put to the back of the grid. The Peugeot, it's filthy. Okay. I did get it flame burst, yes. I will actually give that a shot over the weekend at some point. I say somebody, Mr. Ridley's also sent me another setup for Tokyo on the Escudo. So I've got a couple of videos for Monday or Wednesday night to make, including yours and his. So I do like to keep those setups up to date and out there and popular, so they're great. They keep people interested in the grind because they're getting faster, they're going quicker, they're being entertained, which is what people I think want, because the grind has got to be the hardest part of the game. You know, you can always go and do what some others I know have done, and that's grab the fastest car possible, just slam it round the track for 3 weeks. But that's all you're going to do. But it destroys the game for you in my head. It doesn't have to essentially be hours and hours of grinding a car around the track. But if you go back a year, what else was there? You didn't have somebody out there making loads of setups for people to enjoy and try different cars. Maybe that... It was hours and hours, I bet it was. Whereas... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because they didn't they, at Tokyo? It was all penalties, yeah. But the point I'm trying to make with this is, whilst it's attrition, you're buying the cars that you need to complete the game as well as you're going along. So, if you were to just do one race at Tokyo with one car you'd bought, you're going to buy 3 cars with that money. Hang on a second. Paul's just asked me to drop the tyre wear a little. Let me just have a look at what the tyre wear's on. I think the tyre wear's on times... Tyre wear's on times 10. Shall I drop that to times 7? Put the fuel consumption up to times 4. And that'll reset everybody. That might give me a chance on mediums. Not in this car, it's a dog. It'll make it easier for Popper. Popper will just drive to the end now. Yeah. I know. I know. Let me just make sure Bop is set. Bop is on. Yeah. Yeah. No, you've just become a lot smoother in the last sort of 8 weeks. You've managed to start with your new brake pedals. Or your brake pedal mod, should I say? You've become a lot smoother and a lot cleaner and more consistent. As an observation. Oh yeah, you're beautiful. But that's consistent. Oh, I bet. I could imagine it. As I went past you, I was thinking, he's swearing. There's blue language coming out there. Yeah. So for those people in the channel, I've just dropped the tyre wear a little bit. So if you were on hards because you couldn't get the mediums to run, you're probably going to be better off on mediums now. I'm going to persist on the hards. I'm trying to punish myself a little bit. I'm trying to get myself used to this car a bit. I'm trying to get more out of it. For the last 10 laps, I was very uninterested in the car. It had upset me. I can normally drive a car on red tyres for 2 or 3 laps. As soon as it went anywhere near reds, it spat me off the track 3 times on 1 lap. It was like, oh come on! But that. No. absolutely right, flame burst as well. There was a little variation, wasn't there, in the game right back then. We didn't have engine swaps quite so readily. Yeah, well said. Right, let me see if I can hang with Mr. Lovett while he's on mediums. That's a no. He's gone. What, the AMG? You're looking in your mirrors now. I've just changed my brake balance, that's why I missed that apex. Hey, Pound Me's just joined. No, I know what you're trying to say, love it. It's what I just found out is as I went into my setup, it was set to 86%. But I know the bot will override that anyway, won't it? But I've just turned it up to 100 and see if it changes anything. But I've been changing gear at 7,000 RPM, and I think I need to change gear at 6,000. So this lap I'm going to change gear at 6,000, then we'll go for a restart. See if I can catch back up to you. And if you race away from me, that's because the 6,000 point doesn't work. Purple 0.642. But you still went away from me by a mile. Purple 0.676. You must be faster than that, Logan. Yeah. Purple by 0.039, so I lost a load of time coming out of there. .179. No. It's really... I'm still fourth, faster by half a second. Okay. Happy days. I've got another one bought, flame burst, ready for the white body, so no problem. Right, are we... By front. By front. I've got it live on the screen now. Can somebody type on the screen and confirm my brake balance is -5? It is -5, yeah. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to go to the race now, chaps. 10 seconds, pop your race tyres on. Put your race tyres on, guys. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Wilkie.
With the brake mod.
I didn't go to the back, but okay. Big Papa just slipped in and got in front of me there. Dirty dog. Why are the fastest at the front? We should be at the back. It's reverse grid. Oh, we are, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Reverse grid. Yeah, happy days. Brake balance has gone wrong. Get that fixed. Yeah, we are at the back. Confucius is as Confucius does. No, you're alright, James. There's some tangled mess going on up front. That's cleared them out. Yeah, it looked that way. Looked a bit door on door. Oh, Darth Meg's in the old fastest car for here. The old prototype GT40. Somebody's going to have to slow that car down. Yeah, parting of the waves, the Moses effect, that's what happened. That F40's just stunk away, hasn't it? Just finding his way through the chicane. I'm slow at this part of the track. The car just has no guts. That's Mr. Ball, and then Darth pounded me. Trying to get the car to come round, it didn't want to. I wonder if I can go medium tyres now. These hards are wearing quite well now. I don't think anybody was on softs. Did you dirty donkle? That's how you made it. Alright, so Mr. Lovett has exit stage left. Well, maybe. I tried to do it on merit, on hards, knowing that I was within a second of Lovett, who was on mediums, and then you dirty dogged your way to the front on softies. Well, that's fine. I think that's quite good though, third on the grid with hard tyres. I'll do mediums next race. Try and get the life out of them. The Ferrari's still quite quick, isn't it? Just got your slipstream, just got it. I haven't thought about fuel. .4, yeah, I'll be fine with fuel. Bambi's just gone though, hasn't he? Darth, he's just way off. Yeah, hopefully. But the GT40 is awesome round here. You guys have just got me on acceleration through there. But knowing Mr. Ball, and not as a criticism, he will be slow just through this chicane. He's just a bit cagey. But he is only learning the game, so he's doing alright where he is. Ooh, yeah, fighter. Can't fight him now. Get down, stay low. Stay low, make him go the long way. Come on, Mr. Ball, come down to the line. That's the way. I've absolutely no idea on the way to the R34. I did notice you put all the weight saving into that one. Forgive me, we're just catching up on that chat line. Excuse me. I'm chasing down Mr. Popper. I've got some drink left, thank God for that. Both boys are suffering. Yeah, I reckon mediums will work for me now. Pulled a second back on me, and the guys in front pulled a second out. Tried to catch him through the chicane, it was not happening. Oh, Big Bob has just got down his inside. Get side draft off you. You've got the inside line for the corner. Oh, he's got you back. Look at that. Look at that. He's got a penalty for going wide there. Wow. Yeah, exactly. That was enough to have me catch you both up now, just a little bit. Caught a second up. But she's just starting to tango. up some more there. Lucky Mr. Ball. He's just going to squeeze you there. Oh, you might have got him. He's going to drag you down the straight though again, isn't he? Look at it go. That's epic. Faster here. 0.36 up. Lost the back end. Yeah, I'm just going to gain from that now. I should be able to pick up on him and drive straight through him as he loses his throttle. Lovely sparks. He's gone to the pits. Must be the medium tyres are done. You're on mediums though, aren't you, Big P? Yeah. Ford's not pitting. It's caught me by another second. Yeah, here's the thing with this one. This car feels really fast at this circuit with this setup. I just don't know why it felt so slow last night. On hard tyres, probably going to pick up a penalty there. No, we were lucky, we got it back. The Darth is some 17 seconds ahead, and that car is so quick. Yeah, we'll have a check out of that flame burst on Monday night. See what we can do. I've got 3 or 4 people sending me setups now. It's quite mega. I'm gonna struggle keeping up with them all as they come through. I'm just gonna have to pick and choose what I can do with the time I've got. Whilst I enjoy putting those types of setups out, there's going to be a saturation point, but don't take that as a negative. It's just going to be, I can keep pumping them out and updating, etc. In a week's time, a week on Thursday, we'll be potentially having a new update, so it might be good to just get a new update number on one of the setups that comes out. That'll make it different from the rest. I have so many people ask me, messaging saying, is this setup still current? And any setups in update 1.33 is really current. There's very little update since 1.33 on BOP and on tuning. There aren't many cars they've made changes to. There's the odd one or two that have had a little bit of a tweak on various parts of setup, but not a lot. Not a lot that 1% of horsepower wouldn't change. Oh, Big Popper, that was an interesting line you took through there. Lost it a bit. Yeah, that's what it looked like. No sparks when you change gear this lap either. It's a bit of... Yeah, I'm going to hit 170 through here. 171. Just hold me wide, that's enough. You got it. That's it, that's all you had to do. I couldn't go anywhere, not on hard tyres. out another 4 seconds. Christ alive. How are your tyres looking, Steve? Well comfortable. Driftable. Right, so my worst tyre is currently about 45% good. As in, only 45% worn. That's correct. Dart's gone to the pits. His tyres are done. This could be close. This could be close. He might pass us on the last lap. Can't believe his mediums will be that cooked, but it's fuel, look. Fuel is where he's struggling. Come on, Steve, it's not a team race, this. Come on, go, go, go. Come on. Just got past him. He's just taking fuel now, so... Oh, look at him come. And as a friend of the channel, we've got to hammer it home that we're faster. But he's gonna get me here. He's got me. He bumped me off the track. He put me on the grass. Ah, oh, dirty dog. Yeah, he took me off. He's waited for me. He's a good man. He just punched me onto the grass. There's nothing he could have done about it. He just slid into the side door, which pushed 2 wheels on. I had nowhere to go. Unlucky, mate. Come on, Darth. Come back at us. He's going to type something now. He's going to type something. I can tell. He's not. He's back on the track. Should have kept going. He should have given Steve the run. He was coming like an absolute train. He's not. He's dropped. Well, yeah. He's 2 seconds behind me now. No, he's that quick. Down to 1.6. Come on, Darth. Oh, he's back right off. He had penalties. He's had penalties. I think he must have got the chicane. I've got so much tyre, I might as well try mediums, I think. He's still coming, he's back on it. He's going like a train, he's flying. 1.47. That car's so quick. Your tyre's cooking. He's down to 0.7 against me now. 0.6. I've got 1.3. I'm good on fuel. He's coming. He's like 0.3. Here he goes. I'm just getting out of the way. He's gone. How fast that is. That's ridiculous. But then he was too fast into the chicane. He's coming, mate. He's coming like an absolute train. You might just have enough. No, he's not going to get you. He's not going to get you. No, he's not going to get you. If he hadn't have stopped. That's still epic. What a great run. And no animosity felt there. Pound me. That was just one of them things, buddy. You didn't need to stop. It was door on door, 2 wheels on the grass. I'm not pissed. What Kellura till is it? Oh, it's midnight. There's time for one more and then we're going to bed. I'm going to try one on mediums. We've had a really solid audience tonight. 13 people all the way through. That's pretty decent for a Saturday night. Yeah, absolutely fine, pound me. No worries at all, mate. One of them. Just wait for Bald Eagle and Winding BK. Winding BK was so much faster earlier. In the Nissan, he was much quicker. Gonna try mediums and see where we go. I can't quite believe that this car is capable of keeping up with these guys, but clean race it gave me. The rewards are pretty poor. Oh, what are the results? Lap times, event settings, replay. BK so slow. No, you're only slow because you've changed cars. That Porsche is difficult to handle. So, 148. Darth Mega, 145. That's Sam level.
Sure is.
Sam in the slowest car. I got a 148.4. Love it, a 47. Mr. Ball, a 47. Bald Eagle, a 48. He's like half a second quicker than me. Big Popper, a 48.1. Only Winding BK was actually slower than me, and that shows, doesn't it? Change tyres, we're going to go mediums. See if we can get a set of mediums to go the race. I have finished with 0.8. Let's see what happens. Put in a decent lap. Get to the back. You're not slow, BK. It's just that car. So Mr. Ball is going on soft. Okay. Try the medies and see where we go. Pressure gets to Bald Eagle. There's no pressure. Nobody's watching. Making a cuppa. Absolutely no issue, mate. You get a brewing. I'm going to run 3 laps to try and get a decent time in. Get myself qualified to the back of the grid and then we'll go from there. First time on the medies. We'll see where we go. Half a second penalty for running wide round turn 1. Why is that? Because I put 2 wheels on the outside of the corner, probably. Dirty slap tackle. Ah. different braking points, so different. Ooh. Okay, okay. Lines is lines. Well, Paul Reed, thank you. What's just going on here? One, two, three, 4, 5 members. Somebody's just gifted 5 memberships. Well, thank you very much. I don't know who that is, but Paul Reed just became a sponsor. Jose Manuel Friera just became a sponsor. Jekka's just became a sponsor. Uncle June just became a sponsor. And Az got a sponsorship as well. So whoever that is. Oh, the Unfair Advantage as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paul Reed has no idea what's going on. So if Paul was making a brew, but looking at the smile on Paul's face, I've no idea. Somebody just gifted what looks like 6 memberships. So if that was you, Paul, thank you very much. If it wasn't Paul, thank you very much. You're very generous, very kind. It's greatly appreciated, thank you. And I know at least 3 people on that list will be extremely grateful for the membership. And they will have just run out of their gifts as well. So, thank you very, very much. It wasn't you, Paul. Well, it was somebody. Tremendous. No, somebody has paid for membership for 6 people. So that membership, it's called sponsorship on Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the application I use to host the sponsorships, etc. But it's all done through YouTube, and somebody's hit the pound sign and made 6 people sponsors, which is tremendous. Thank you so much. It goes a long way. The Invisible Man done it. It's normally a certain fella not too far away that does it, but he normally does 5, not 6. So I'm not entirely sure if it's a misprint by the person who normally does it, or if this is somebody in the background. So on other people's streams, it normally says it says this person has paid for 5 or 6 sponsorships, and you never see the rest. But in this platform, you don't actually see who pays for it, which is quite bizarre. But normally, it's the usual person that does it. It normally does say who gifted, but it hasn't told me who gifted, which is quite bizarre. So normally the first thing it says is this person's done it, but I've just put in a 49, which puts me in 5th, which is pretty poor. Right, 10 seconds to race start, gentlemen. Get your racing tyres on. 46.7. 46.7. Holy pachotli.
GT40.
Wow. Are you in the GT40 as well? Ah, not for one you not to try something new, eh? Yeah. It's alright, I'm somewhere near the front now, let's not worry. I'll get run over. We're on medium, so we've got to probably try and take this a little bit easy. See if I can get the draft. I haven't, it's just gone. I just got no draft at all. This car just doesn't benefit from it. The Taycan at Deep Forest. I've never known the Taycan be able to make it at Deep Forest. Oh, big Bald Eagle's just gone for a burn. He got reset to the back of the pack. That means Mr. Ball is charging away. So we're going to have a classic race of Citroen VGT versus GT40. Two classic cars from this race. Yeah. Is he in the Supra? He's not in the GT40. Yeah, I just took a little tap, but it's good, it's good, it's good. I'm going to get out of his way. Oh, a little love relationship. It's fine, there's a GT40 come charging past me. I'm just going to hang out here on the right hand side. Brake late. And try not to swing across and hit Love It. Ah. We got together. Yeah, that was my fault totally. You're good and clean. Darth collected my rear end as I moved out of yours. I'm just gonna let I'm just gonna stay high and let Darth go because I interfered with his race. Go on, Darth, it's all yours. It's got 3 little lights on the side of this car, that's epic. 3 little green lights. In the Supra, yeah. Well, there's a big gap behind me. A penalty, what the chuffy love. I'll have a drinky poo. Half a second. It was hardly a penalty, really. Press 1 full stop, please, Flame Burst, and let me see what you said. The Taycan's the Porsche electric thing, isn't it? Press full stop and enter, please, Flame Burst. Or press any key and press enter. Thank you, thank you. So the RX-7 engine swap will beat the Taycan hands down. The Taycan being the car driven by the Chilean fella. What's his name? Inostroza. So the human comedy race, if you take the RX-7 and engine swap it, put the 2-rotor in it, I think it's the 2-rotor that goes in the RX-7, you'll pit stop once for fuel and tyres, and you'll absolutely hammer the Taycan. The Taycan's not fast. Well, the Taycan is faster in a straight line, but the Taycan has to stop 3 times. But the RX-7 engine swap, you'll break the man. He doesn't like that RX-7 at all. Big Papa now 4.4 behind, but my lap time is much, much quicker. Having paid a visit to the grass, the penalty line. Still going on in front. Love It and Darth Meg are just rocking and rolling. The Supra's proper quick round here, isn't it? My suspicions are that I'm going a little bit quicker this lap. What's going on? Not nearly a second quicker. Oh, it's because I got the penalty going around turn 1 last time. That is going to be proper red by the time I finish this race though. Absolutely no idea who gifted those. Doesn't tell me anything as I look through my screens around the room. You guys can't see it, but I've got another 2 screens up showing various things to do with the channel. There's nothing on those screens as I'm driving around and looking. I do have a warning come up that says the stream quality is quite wrong. I need to change the setting. Keyframe interval is too high. Which could be causing buffering at your end if you're watching. Yeah, using the R34 is probably exactly the right thing to do. I've never tried the R34 around there, you know. That might be one I could do a deep forest on. I haven't done deep forest in a long time. Oh, Mr. Lovett, you wheel spun off there beautifully. Loads of white smoke. That was great. Did you and Mr. Ball get together? Okay. So you came off worse, but you were in the outer limits anyway. So Darth actually came out of that unscathed, basically. Okay. He's lucky. He's gonna have to. I think he's gonna pit again, though, is he? Or is he not? Do you think? This is a drift car. Oh, nice sparks. I've got 6 laps of fuel left. We're good here. I've never used the R34 at... well, Mr. Ball's gone for the pits for tyres, probably. I've never used the R34 at Deep Forest. That's probably one thing I'll probably mark up and chalk up. Although I'm still number one there, I don't need to worry about setting any records. It's just giving people other alternatives for that track, which would be great. Maybe that's where I should use your setup, really. Super lightweight one. See how well it goes on fuel and see if it'll do the job. It's a good idea. I'll break it up, make something different. Give viewers a little something else to look at. Mr. Lovett, stop showing me the side of your car. Your tyres must be looking a bit rough. Okay, yeah, same as me, I guess. Okay. No, I got a tank slapper through there. Looking back to Big Popper now. He's one second behind me. So we're gonna have to find a way to put him in the grass and make it look like his fault. Garth's gone for fuel. He needs 10% of fuel, so he's going to change tyres. That's what I'll have to do there, young man. That'd be a great video for that setup. If you're good with that, if you'll let me use your setup for that. Right rear definitely lost 10% that lap. I've lost the time on Mr. Lovett. I can't catch him now. Stop it sliding through here, we might be better, we might be able to catch a bit. Oh, we pulled out on Mr. Popper there. We're good, we're pushing. Our last lap was the best lap of the race, a 48.453. You know, that's probably one thing about me talking whilst I'm driving, and it takes my mind off what I'm doing, if you see what I mean. If I can drive well whilst talking, there's a chance that I can be driving better, because it's becoming natural rather than forced. Big Popper's dropped back. Big Popper's dropped back to 3 seconds. I don't know if he's dropped back because he's just saving tyre, making slippery doodah mistakes. Okay, still very confused how you're faster than the Taycan. I don't believe the Taycan has been nerfed. Somebody asked me the other day why they couldn't beat the Taycan with a Taycan. I said, well, that's because you're a whole 12 places behind it when you start the race. You've got to be 12 places faster, and you're going to have to stop every 10 laps. But it's a car I've never tried, you know. I've never tried that electric. Oh, maybe tell a lie. Probably have tried it, got to 10 laps, and it just... How am I supposed to pit stop with this? Oh. There's no way I was going to beat it. I got on to lap 9. 48.4. I thought I was going to be half a second faster that lap. Is Darth coming? I reckon he's chasing down Big Popper, and that's what's kept Big Popper occupied. Cutting on me there. I see those headlights. He's coming. He's coming. R34 is that good. Big Popper and Darth are still there. Just on the edge of your slip. Almost to 47, almost. Oh no! I'll stay tight. Oh. It's probably the worst set of tyres as a tyre barrier positioning in the world ever. I hit that inside tyre barrier. I braked into your back bumper, snugged underneath your back bumper, and then just touched the brakes again. The front steered me left as it gripped with the front tyres, and the front left corner hit those tyres, and it's like, oh, what a donkey. But then I had to stay tight and stay out the way of Big Popper and Darth. They were coming so hard. But I was going to be pushing you for that final lap. I was there. You got loads of fuel. You got loads of fuel with 1.5. Loads of fuel. No, you got loads of fuel if you got 1.5. I've got 1.2 now. Oh, I've just lost the back end. My rear right's gone. Got no grip on the grass. Yeah, mediums are pushed too hard. Good man, well done. Good race. You're out of fuel. Oh, I see what you mean. So when you... Ah, I see. I see. I see. I didn't realize you were running reduced fuel map. Sorry.
Okay.
Well,
That's what I was thinking. That could I need to sit down.
yeah. Right on. So, with that being the case, folks, it is midnight almost in the UK. I'm going to call it a day. If you're in the channel and you want to save these settings so you can run this setup with your mates, your friends, practice in a lobby, save the settings now. You can do that by going to the crown. I think it's a crown emblem on the left-hand side, and you'll have event settings there. You can save setup or save whatever it says.
Settings. King thing.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Okay, is it the notepad in the middle? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the crown is the lock.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so there it is. If you hit the notepad, save settings up there, and that'll save you that. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Set those lobbies up yourself, guys. If you know how to set, if you want to set them up, do so. That's what we try and run, that kind of thing, when we get together. And it was a good suggestion, whoever made it, to run those lobbies. Steve, thank you.
No, it was Reed.
Was it Paul? Okay, yeah, cool. It could have been Paul that said let's run lobbies, and then... Oh, it was Brett then. It was Brett. Whoever it was, but you suggested Daytona, which was a good shout. And thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Palmy. Join us again. Don't be shy. So I'm going to kick that server now. Thank you, folks.
This is really fun. More of this.
Yeah, we try to. I would love to run more of these lobbies, but there's nights in the week where I've got to make video content, and
Yeah.
things could change in the next week, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. I might have a lot more time on my hands, so we'll see what does.
Alright, lads.
Just wait for the...
And see you until next time.
Yeah, good night on the chat. I'm going to quit the lobby and the voice chat, and I'll just finish off on the stream.
Yep. See you guys.
Good night, guys. Take care. Good night.
Bye.
And just to echo what was said there on the voice chat, if you are sat in the background and you're not part of the process and you want to be, don't forget the first thing is Widdowmaker 10144 on the live stream on the PSN, and that'll get you access to my friends list, and then you can see the lobbies and you can join us. But with that, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you very much for joining me. It's really appreciated. I will be on tomorrow night, so we're going to do the time trial tomorrow. So we'll do 84 laps of that track, and we'll see where we go. Thank you very much, folks. We'll see you on the next one. And specifically, thank you for those gifted memberships. They're really good. Thank you. All the best. Take care.